Yeah, that's right. A man looking to seek revenge for the death of his parents. That's just part of the powerful story, Pirated, written by a local author, Cavell Spence Samuels. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, George?
We are doing great. Hey, I want to ask you right about this book, Pirated. The inspiration from this book came from where?
Actually, it was just these characters would come into my mind from time to time. When I was very small, I would, on my quiet time, and they would just walk in my mind. Eventually, they would resume. If I'm disturbed, they come back and pick up where they left off. So the series just keep coming on. Maybe part of what inspired it, though, is because my great passion for injustice. If anyone is oppressed or so on, then I've been in situations where I see the weak, oppressed, and injustice served out.
And you want to help them out. You come from Jamaica.
Jamaica.
I have a little, I detect a little accent there. It's adorable, by the way.
Thank you.
Growing up on the island, how has that contributed to the book here?
Well, actually, before I eventually realized that I could write down what I'm having in my mind,
right.
I would go to school, I would see certain situations going on, practices of injustice taking place and things like that. Eventually, when I started majoring in literature, I had to write for assignments stories.
Right.
And so I put pen to paper and put it down. I have actually 4 of them that were entered in different competitions, and my teachers were so enthusiastic about them.
Now, this book, Pirated, is the second, correct?
It's actually the first published,
okay,
but it's the first of 4.
Ooh, pretty exciting stuff. Now, we want to point out that, Cavell, you live in Tamarack.
Yes, I do. I live in Tamarack.
How is the South Florida community kind of helping you move along in your series and kind of adding things or taking away things from the book now that you live here?
Okay, there were only manuscripts in Jamaica, just 20-page manuscripts.
So there were 20-page manuscripts in Jamaica, and you developed them here in South Florida.
They were developed here in South Florida. Last year, I was actually sleeping, and the voice come back to me and said, take up the books, start back the books, get them exposed.
You say voices. Many people are going to be a little skeptical when you talk about voices. What do you mean, voices? Actually,
I think that God was inspiring me to get the books exposed.
Why are these kind of so dark, then, if you're talking about an inspiration from God?
It's not actually dark. When you get into it, you will see that this young man actually was on the road to setting himself free. He was avenging his parents' death, and the book illustrates all that take place where injustice is concerned and fighting our way through clearing injustice.
All right, Cavell, you have a book signing. Where's that going to be really quickly?
It's going to be at the African Bookstore.
Where's that?
And that is 8600 West Broward Boulevard.
8600 West Broward Boulevard. That's going to be today?
That's this evening at 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yes, actually at 1 o'clock in the afternoon this evening. And there will be one week after next at the Walmart Sawgrass.
All right, thank you so much, Cavell, for coming and talking about your book. It's called Pirated. Sounds kind of cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, hey, up next, our friends Jay.